got to do this. Just a minute here.
And it is all in alignment with Anita and Cheryl on Feng Shui Friday.
There. Okay. Now I'm good. Okay. So I'm just going to make a little note here. I'm going to say good morning. And yeah. So what do we got these silly glasses on for?
Well, we like to give you a reason to play, and we get a reason to play. And there's actually more to it than that. We like to get people to start to look at their environment through a different set of eyes, through your energetic eyes, and see what is being, sent back to you. What's being reflected back to you? Because whatever is in your environment is either supporting you or not so much. Yeah. And we are all in alignment with Anita and Cheryl. Yay. Great day. Great day, great day, great day.
And maybe we should try our new tagline.
Sure. Let's see what the poll says.
Okay.
All in alignment. You going to do the tagline?
Oh, yeah. Creating sacred space.
Yay.
All in alignment, creating sacred space. How do you like that?
Yeah, we'd love your feedback because, you know, nothing's written in stone yet. We're still working on things. And as you can tell, we're starting to shift over. It is a process. Oh, my word. It's a process.
I'll say.
That's all I can say. And today,
to say the least,
today is October 7th already.
Yes, and today is the first Friday of the month when we do a Feng Shui card oracle card reading,
and we use the deck from Tara Catherine Collins, Personal Paradise Oracle cards. Yay.
Yay. And you know what? I just finished with the help of Cheryl Visco, facilitating the Western School of Feng Shui Essential Feng Shui Certification Program.
Yay. That was fun last week. And that's why we weren't live.
And that's why we weren't live. That's right. And it was great. We got to see some interesting energy through our Feng Shui eyes.
Yes, thank you for the two incredibly talented ladies that allowed us to tromp through their homes and their yards and ask a boatload of questions. You're very brave souls. Because it wasn't just Anita and I, of course, it was with our students as well. So
yeah, so there was 5 people showing up at someone's house going, oh, what about this?
Tell us about this. Tell us about that. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, and we have 2 recipients today.
We do. Bernadette wants a card reading, and so does Donna.
Excellent.
So,
Well, I'm shuffling away. I have 1 card for Bernadette so far. It's amazing how they're just wanting to come out in clumps today. It's like, okay, I need to make a little bit more space here. It's like, Bernadette, what do you got going on, girl? So we'll see what else comes out here yet. Anyway, what else are we working on? What are you going to be doing next week?
Well,
not next week, but coming up in November.
Next week. Yeah. So what we're preparing for,
there we go.
In November, I'm going to be a guest on the Healing Wednesday show, which is a really incredible. I'm just honored to be a part of that.
Yes.
And if you want information, you go to Kryon, Kryon, masters.com.
And you're going to start seeing some posts because the marketing materials and stuff are coming to Anita very quickly.
Yeah. And oh yeah, like I'm just blown away because I'm going to be etched in time along with Greg Braden.
Yes. Bruce Lipton,
Matt Khan.
Yep. Lee Harris.
Lee Harris is amazing, you know. There's Lynn McTaggart, right? Just so many of these amazing people, and I get to be etched in time on the schedule with them.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you're also an amazing person.
Well,
It's easy to point our finger at somebody else and go, well, you deserve that. So,
yeah. So
yeah,
anyway,
sit with that a little bit. Sit with that a little bit, young lady.
Oh yeah, and JB Owen. I mean, you know,
Emily Harrison.
Lady JB.
Yes.
Emily Harrison.
Yeah, there's been 101 episodes, so let's just say the list is long.
Just a few people, and you know, I listened to the one with Dr. John.
Oh, Ryan
DeMartini.
Oh, okay.
And you gotta go. That was incredible. Like the man, he has read over 30,000 books.
Yeah. And he has one of those very divine memories.
Well, and the fact, you know, he said when he was like, you know, in high school, his teacher said, yeah, you should leave because you don't know how to read, you don't know how to write. You should get out of here, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
30,000 books.
Talk about proving the teacher wrong. He's also written quite a number of books. I don't remember how many.
There was another one that I listened to, one of the episodes. I Am Serena.
Oh, Serena Faith Masterson.
Oh my word. Like,
can you imagine?
If you are having a bad day, you think your life, you know, you think you have a story, you think that, you know, you want to be in the victim mode. No, you go and you search I Am Serena.
Yeah.
And that this woman has come through on the other side. It's just,
and she is the sweetest lady.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway,
and so in fact, Lee and Monica are having her on. They do a free podcast called Topics for Our Time.
Oh.
And she's going to be a guest coming up on that as well, because it's a longer time frame and she can continue telling some of her story, because it'll honestly, people, movies don't compare to her life story.
No. And like I say, you know what, it really puts my life into perspective.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. When you get up and your hair's a mess and you're running late. Nothing.
You know, that's nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing in my life is even that big, you know. Anyways, it's exactly. It's pretty incredible. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So all right. Are you going first with your reading, or would you like me to step aside? Okay. You do that and I'll get myself in.
Yeah. So
I'll get myself out of the way.
While we were yakking away, yakka. Yakka.
I need to make some notes on your cards and numbers.
Let's see. Four cards came up, Donna.
Oh.
And you know what? They, of course, for me, they just fly out of the deck.
Yippers.
So the cards that came up, I'm going to write these down. Wind Dancers, number 12.
Okay.
Plants, number 9. Foyer. And family room. Foyer is number 17. Family room is 26. So I don't know if I can add that up so quickly. Yeah, I think I can. 464. Ooh, okay. So it adds up to altogether a 1. New beginnings. Okay, so Donna, I'm going to start with Foyer. And this is, you know, all about that entrance, the welcoming, you know, are you welcoming your guests into your home? Do you feel welcome? Do you feel welcome when you go to someone's home? And you know that foyer is the opening, or it's likened to the mouth of chi. And what what life force energy we're bringing into our home that gets to circulate and nourish everybody. And I just, want to ask you, Donna, what are you nourishing your own body with? What are you welcoming into your life force energy? Do you take time for yourself to honor this vessel that is similar to how you would welcome guests or somebody into your home, right? And of course, we have Thanksgiving weekend, and a lot of people are getting ready to welcome guests into their home.
Mhm.
And, I know it's all about, oh, I got to clean my house. I got to do this. And I always say, like, why do we clean our house before we have a big thing of people coming over, right? Because you got to clean it again after they leave. We should just clean it once. But it's a lot of it is to do with the programs that we have been holding on to, or it's that, oh my gosh, what are other people going to think? I have to, otherwise, if we had somebody come into our home, unexpectedly we go, oh, excuse my mess, right? How many
Right.
times have you heard that when you've dropped by someone? Oh, I'd invite you in, but my house is a mess, and so is there that guilt, shame, blame, something like that? And it's not about, we're not coming to see your home, we're coming to see you. And so we can leave our judgment at the door.
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyways, that for me is the Foyer card reading for you today. And then again, it ties into that wind dancer. That's the unseen energy that comes into the door. And we have the opportunity to affect how other people might be feeling as soon as they come, by just shifting their energy, by providing something that is whimsical, something that is fun, something that lifts or brightens their day. And it, again, for you, Donna, might be that, maybe Donna needs to spend some time doing something fun, Donna, fun, whimsical, wind dancer, move your body, go dancing, go to yoga, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, I don't know, whatever it is, like it's like be like the wind and just go and have some fun. And then we have the plant card. And the plant card is all about, just think about it, all of our food that we sustain our body, our life force energy with here comes through plants. And how important is that? Yeah, whoa, super important. So again, maybe it's about looking at a little closer what you're nourishing your own body with. Maybe you need to eat a little bit more of that fresh plant food. And of course, when we start to surround ourselves with uh, living plants, then that helps to improve our overall health and vitality, because we are associating that living, beautiful, healthy plant with our own beautiful, living, healthy plant. So I really feel today for you, Donna, it's about your own personal health and well-being. And then that is, leads right to our family room. And so the family room is obviously the room in the home where we gather as a family. And family is important. And so we need you to be healthy, not only in your body, but in your mind and your spirit. Nourish your body, move your body, have some fun. And then when we gather, when you gather with your family, guess what? You get to be a better mother, a better spouse, you get to be a better grandparent, you get to be a better friend. All of those things are just so beautifully, intricately connected and combined. And then the family room, just helps you relax and ground and just enjoy. So yeah, Donna, I think you just need to enjoy this weekend. Don't get stressed about it. Enjoy life.
Beautiful. She's going to love that message. I know Donna personally, so I'm not adding anything to it because of that, because of our relationship already. So thank you. Thank you. And I'm sorry, what is the other lady's name? Bernadette?
Bernadette. Yeah.
Bernadette.
And you can call her Bernie.
Okay. I was going to say Bernadette just doesn't seem like her name.
Yeah.
To me.
Let's call her Bernie.
Sounds like, so her cards that came up, the first one, what? Should I wait?
I'll be right back. Just a minute.
Okie doke. Please hold. She's got to be getting
my battery's running low.
Oh, yeah, we don't want you to disappear on us.
No, and it was because, I had the furnace cleaned yesterday and I unplugged things.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
Then I didn't plug them back in, obviously.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So the cards that came up for Bernie were quite interesting for me because often we talk about the 5 elements. 3 cards came up, all 3 different elements. So the first card that came up is number 27, the home office. And this yellow, this is that earth, that grounding, that need to keep you surrounded and centered. The second card that came up, which is interesting because again, Anita mentioned this is Thanksgiving weekend, is number 24, stove. And it's in the wood element, the green border around it. So we've got earth, we've got wood. And the third card that came up is secondary entrance, number 41, in the fire element. Together they total 20, which is a 2. So it's all about foundation for Bernie. And, it's 3 different areas of the home, which is very interesting to me. I have not stepped into channel yet. So I'm going to step aside here. If Anita would like to add anything to this before I start.
Yeah, you do that. And I'll, I can certainly talk about secondary entrance. That could be because, quite often people will come through the garage and come into their own space. And then the front door is kind of left alone and only for when guests come in. And so the energy there could get very stagnant and very depleted because it doesn't have any life force moving through it. So it may be that, Bernie, you need to look at that front entrance, and because it is, again, likened to this, it's likened to our mouth, it's likened to our own way in which we receive sustenance. So your front door is really, really important. And if you're using the secondary entrance to come into your home, just shift the energy a little bit. Start coming in the front door and see how that changes and how you feel. Is there, something beautiful to greet you when you're coming in? And then, again, give yourself the same consideration that you would give guests. So coming into that secondary entrance, is it free of clutter? Is it inviting? Does it say, hey, welcome home, Bernie, welcome home, Maren? Does it make you feel good? And if it doesn't, then we need to shift it and see what we can do. Okay, and Cheryl is in channel and off we go.
Dearest Bernie, Bernadette, Bernie, do you realize, dearest, that you come into this lifetime with the equality in your name of the divine feminine and the divine masculine? The Bernadette that sometimes you prefer not to be called, or the Bernie that you're more comfortable with. This speaks to a balance or an imbalance in your energy field, dearest. Can you accept the divine feminine coming through that is not associated with the stove. For many in this lifetime have taken on that role that they were taught by their parents. If you are the feminine in the house, you are doing the cooking and spending the time at the stove. If you are not, you are often the one going to the office, the masculine. Understand how times have changed. And as this earth is shifting, the consciousness, the awarenesses are also shifting, and that divine feminine is rising. The queen does not enter the palace through the back door. The queen is greeted and welcomed through the front. The feast is laid out before her. Is this a role you are willing to step into? Or does it scare you? Question only you can answer, dearest. And it does not have to be an instantaneous shift, but we do ask you to become aware of the shifting of the energies in your environment. It is very possible that that divine masculine has been running amok in your home, shall we say, controlling all aspects. Maybe it is time to soften things. And if the home office, if there is a home office, which we are not sure, there are places in the home where work is done. Can it be set up for equality, for shared space, for comfort, for creativity, to allow your brilliance to shine, for you stepping into being instead of walking into doing? You, dearest being of light, have the opportunity to start shifting and creating that balance of energy in your home. The physical aspects and possessions that are in your home also create a balance, and it is worth examining. Are they for comfort and joy, or are they practical and uncomfortable? Dearest being of light, you come into this lifetime carrying both energies, as does everyone. And yours are continuing to stay separate. Can we find the space where one supports the other and vice versa, creating that balance? We love you deeply. We honor you and your situation, your family gatherings this weekend. This is for all those watching now and in the future. This is a weekend to give thanks, even for the smallest awarenesses, whether or not they trigger something. We love you deeply. Namaste.
Beautiful.
I see a horse head. Do they have horses?
No,
Okay, that's for somebody.
not that I'm aware. Kathy had a aha moment. Thank you. I don't know when or where that was, but somewhere during that message.
Hmm.
And yeah, I love that about the balancing, right? The
Mm,
divine feminine and the masculine. And so often as women, we do take on that role of using the stove and, give the role of working in the office and, maybe looking after the family finances or something
mhm,
to the husband, right? So yeah, it's about, shifting those energies a little bit, sharing the responsibility there, perhaps.
mhm,
Um, yeah, and I do think for Bernie, like I said, that secondary entrance that came up for you is about, giving yourself that same consideration that you would give a guest coming through your front door
mhm.
and looking at your secondary entrance
For those through those
with
fun.
your energetic eyes to say, does this make me feel good? Does this say, hey, welcome home, Bernie, we missed you, we love you, oh, look at all your beautiful possessions are in this home, and is it a space, a place that you feel great?
We didn't talk, or they didn't talk about the number 2, and I'm just getting this very strong. So I'm going to
Yeah.
look it up because in Bernie's cards,
Mm-hmm.
she had the 2 in home office, she had the 2
Yeah.
in stove, and then all together it was a 2.
Yeah.
So I just want to see what Adironda has to say about the triple 2.
Oh, okay. A triple two.
So the
Well,
two
we,
two
yeah.
two creates
Oh,
another energy completely. You've got the master builder in the 22, but you also have the master builder that is acknowledging the wondrous mechanisms of their foundation. 222 adds up to a 6, which points to material possessions and giving birth to new ideas. It asks you to pay attention to material things, which have very little foundation. The 6 is a rolling foundation, not steady at all. The 2 acknowledges your beliefs. Oh, that's why I got this nudge. The 222 takes that acknowledgement of your belief systems, your energy, and your focus and brings it into a place where you will encounter and teach. It brings in a frequency that invokes the divine partnership and the building aspects of all that this galaxy offers. This is why the 222 is so significant. So it goes back to that belief system. I kept getting this nudge, do the 222, do the 222. Interesting. So that divine partnership doesn't have to be
yeah.
with another human. It's that divine feminine and that divine masculine, that partnership. Yay.
Bernie said that she has a horse head book holders in her on her basement fireplace.
Are they white?
Are they white?
Because that's what I saw was white. So maybe there's a book in there. There's something that's calling for your attention anyway.
And it might be the belief system of,
Mhm.
maybe holding on to that. Maybe, right? Maybe you don't like them. Maybe you don't love them. Maybe they were.
Maybe they're holding something that's calling to be read or learned or let go of. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's about, but it was like, whoa, ended with this white horse head.
Well, and we've all heard that saying, if you hear it through the horse's mouth, right?
True.
So maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe
Mhm.
it has something to do with, that hearsay or whatever. Don't go there. Just get the direct information directly from the horse's mouth.
Mhm.
I don't know. Isn't that a silly thing? Where does this stuff come from?
Yeah, you gotta ask yourself. I woke up this morning, I have to say, and I think it's a message for somebody. I don't know who. 5 this morning with the song Delta Dawn by Tanya Tucker playing in my head. And you want to talk about an earworm,
Hmm.
Kathy Calais, who's on here,
Mhm.
because the chorus repeats
Mhm.
at the end of that song 5 times. So 5 a.m. I wake up to Delta Dawn. I had to look at, so what's the flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? There's something significant in that song for somebody today. I don't know who it's for. So just
Well,
needed to share
and you know what? A faded rose from days gone by, that's what we teach in our 21-day decluttering program, right? It's about, we hold on to those possessions, and it's a faded rose from days gone by, and we're still holding on to it because we're wearing it.
Yeah.
Right? We're still holding on to the energy of that. We're still stepping into that experience or that belief or whatever it is. So yeah, that's
Well,
very cool.
and
We
it's
might
about
have to do-
waiting for
Mhm.
someone to take you to their mansion in the sky is some of the other lyrics.
Mm.
So it's that waiting on someone else. Like her entire life goes by in the song
Yeah.
and she's still waiting.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. So the faded flowers from days gone by are holding on to your life. They're holding on to your life force energy and not allowing you to put that new flower on. And yeah, it's just yeah, none of us are getting out of here alive, number
Yeah.
one. And
Well, out of
and we're
this
not
physical body alive.
and we're not taking any of this stuff with us, right?
Exactly.
Number two.
So maybe that's for both is there and for everybody else watching. What are you hanging on to that's seriously not serving you? What's faded in your life that is no longer of benefit?
Yeah, yeah. I love it. Okay. Well, look at that. We're already at the top of the hour.
Shocking.
Ah, imagine. Okay, well, I'm
Hopefully that's
grateful.
helpful for Bernie and Donna.
Mhm.
Thank you to
And
whoever
yeah.
joined us live. Good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From Thanksgiving in Canada, Anita and I are very appreciative for all of you.
100%. We love you all, and be safe. Hug your family, love them up, and don't apologize if something is in a little disarray, and don't get stressed over it. They're not coming to see your house and judge you. They're coming to see you.
And if they're
And
coming
eat
to
your
judge
food.
you, make
Yeah, and
them
they
come
want
in
to
the
eat your
back
food.
entrance. All right. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Bye-bye.